final set. Who's going to do it? Will it be Mitchell? Will it be O'Shea? I think a neutral would be pleased to see O'Shea win that last set and to keep it alive and to win that last leg to 36. Keep it alive. Now it goes right to the wire.
Absolutely, as Nick Rolls was telling us, our referee. You have to win by 2 legs until 5-all, and then we'll talk again. Then it's sudden death. But 2 tons from O'Shea to start this 5th leg of the 5th and deciding set. That's a good cover.
It wouldn't be the biggest surprise if it went all the way to 5-all, would it?
It really wouldn't. It's just there's no separating these two.
Match of the day this has been.
100.
Had to wait on late for this one, but it's been so worth the wait for the capacity crowd at Lakeside.
You're not leaving now, are you, John?
Look at that. They are just with every moment. They know the darts.
So that 140 has put a bit of pressure on the Tony O'Shea throw, and it's pressure that the Silverback laps up.
What a way to respond to pressure. Needs a treble, Mitchell.
60.
Doesn't find it. Advantage O'Shea.
67.
So treble 17 and double 8 is the shot. 18 now for double 16. So nudge himself ahead. Oh yes, there are the doubles when they're needed.
6th leg, it's
so
stopped to
with the darts, he edges ahead, and now, well, he must know the equation by now. Mitchell has to win this, otherwise O'Shea goes through. Wow. Oh yes.
What
a time to do that.
And it's happened time and time again in this match.
The 11th 180 of the match.
60.
The 4th for Scott Mitchell. Tony O'Shea 7. And what a way to start a crucial, crucial leg.
And he followed in with another. That's 4 maximums. That's 5.
140.
Unlucky. Really unlucky. But I tell you what, he won't care, because in the context of the match, he's down to 181 after 6 darts. In a leg he must win to stay alive.
44.
Well, I think I saw a little bit of a towel fluttering in there from O'Shea. I think he knows that it's not going to happen in this particular leg. And Mitchell is now looking to close it out and set up the easiest of finishes. Couple of treble 20s, that's brilliant.
165.
And then moving down with a treble 15, and couldn't be better, left it on double 8.
Wow, a 10-dart finish at this stage of the match. Are you sure, Scott Mitchell?
97.
Are you sure?
Scott, you require 16.
Double 8. Cometh the hour, and all that sort of thing. The man now needs double 4. Great dart.
Game shot, and the 6th
Still
leg.
it's level.
Scott Mitchell. 7th leg, it's Tony to throw first. Game on.
Stellar darts from both players. And we go on. It's 3-all in the deciding
59.
set. And only 59 from O'Shea.
Somebody is going to be bitterly, bitterly disappointed here tonight. But there will be a huge hug between these two great friends, and everybody who's witnessed it, whether it be here live or at home on television, you have seen an excellent match. Absolutely top draw.
Well, whoever loses will be disappointed, bitterly disappointed, of course, but this is why they play darts, to be part of matches like this on the biggest stage.
Now, what Mitchell would give for 180 now? Not this time. It is quiet.
60.
Sense the tension in the crowd. No time for stand up if you love the darts at the moment. You just look at the stage and you know you love the darts.
Everybody loves darts like this. But the 43 has come at the wrong time for Tony O'Shea. Will that be punished?
Well, kind of, but not as badly and severely as it might have been. 100 is steady, and it puts O'Shea under a little bit more pressure. If he loses this leg, if Mitchell closes this one out, then Mitchell will have the
60.
darts to go through as the winner of this deciding set.
Again, he's had the darts once
Again,
before.
yeah.
He's had a 101. He's had a look at it. He got that close to the finishing line, didn't he? 101, stepping up to the hockey, but didn't
41.
set himself up to hit a double.
Bit of tension there, Vassos. 41, that one was a very nervy, tense sort of dart. Tugged it right.
Well, you'll forgive them one nervy leg, won't you? And what it does to the room here, the massive
140.
arena at Lakeside, is it just ratchets up the tension.
That is
What
a great 140. That is absolutely top class from O'Shea.
Wants another treble to Scott Mitchell.
100. Tony,
So
you require
100 for O'Shea to once again get his nose ahead in this epic confrontation. Well, can't do it now.
60. Scott, you require 115.
Well, 115. So treble 20, 15 for tops to move ahead.
95. Tony, you
Well, it
require
was not
40.
missing by a great deal. Now O'Shea has the chance. Same thing required. Top of the board, 2 20s. And this to make it 4-3 and to hold on to his throw.
Game shot in the 7th leg.
What a good
Tony
dart from
O'Shea.
Tony O'Shea.
8th
Mitchell,
leg,
a little
Scott
nod
to
of
play
acknowledgement.
first.
Well
Game
played.
on.
Well played indeed. The battle goes on.
Oh, look at this. Back in the treble 20, Scott Mitchell.
140.
A ton 40. When he's desperately battling to stay alive. Finds the big score.
The possibility of 5-all moves
60.
ever closer, and that one-frame shootout. Nearest the bull would decide who had the darts, who would start. I think a certain well-known Scotsman who used to have a big influence on Manchester
140.
United might have had a phrase about squeakiness to describe that.
Big bully up, won't it be? But that's
60.
to come. For now,
Maybe.
Scott Mitchell has the edge in this particular leg. 160 ahead, plus these.
100.
But with the darts, so I suppose you could say status quo being maintained. 121. We've seen that checked out already in this match. Could be that it's going to go again. O'Shea just trying to keep a little bit of pressure on, but he's a long way back
Scott,
now. Can Mitchell square it up right now?
121.
He's back in last week, Tony O'Shea. Scott Mitchell in this leg. 15 or treble 25, double 18. Anyway, he'll be back. He will be back.
81.
A little bit surprised he went that way, but now O'Shea 285. Great first dart. Lots of room. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky.
80. Scott, you require 40.
Well, I reckon he's had 4 of those now. Well, maybe it would have gone in, maybe not.
Well, under no pressure, really. And at this
Game
stage of the
shot on
match,
the
that's like
8th leg.
a holiday
Scott
double
Mitchell.
for Scott Mitchell.
9th leg, it's Tony
And
to
we're all
throw
square
first.
again.
Game on.
4-all deciding set.
O'Shea now with the darts. Oh, look at this. Is it going to be?
140.
Just by a fraction, missing out on an 8th 180, but a great start.
$125.
O'Shea's been in this sort of position before. And his nerve has held
140.
previously on occasion. And great students will know that it's let him down as well, such is the nature of it.
Yeah, he beat Ted Hankey in the first round in 03 on an absolute classic, but then it went down to a sudden death leg against Colin Monk in round 2.
180.
O'Shea didn't win that. There is a big maximum for Scott Mitchell.
Good response though, solid ton. But Mitchell moving in. If he wins this one, he'll have the 5-4 advantage and would have the darts in what could be the deciding and decisive final leg. Great last dart.
100. Tony, you require 121.
Treble 17 for bullseye. No, just the wrong side of the wire.
49.
Bit unlucky there, O'Shea.
Scott, you require 96.
96 then. Huge opportunity.
$56.
Not to be.
Tony, you require 72.
Mitchell handily placed on tops if O'Shea misses this. 16 for tops, one dart at it, must hit.
32.
Now Scott Mitchell
Scott,
can hardly bring themselves to watch. Tops then for 5-4 and to take the leg against the darts, double 10. Double 5. Oh, and that is a dart, a double that nobody wants. And Scott Mitchell has found wanting in the advantage now again with Tony O'Shea, who tries to rev himself up.
A gift from Scotty Dog to Silverback. That was loose, that was nervous, and so was that.
20.
And so was that.
Scott
Mitchell was looking away, he couldn't bring himself to watch. But now he has 5, 1, double 2. Double 2 then. For the leg against the darts. Thought that was in. And it's not there, Scott. He's on double 1, he's in the madhouse, and Tony O'Shea gets another chance.
How much tension is on that stage? How much tension is in that throwing arm of Tony O'Shea as he aims for double 5 and hits double 5 and moves a leg away again.
10th leg, it's Scott to throw first.
Scott Mitchell can do no more than shake his head and think to himself, how did I blow that? Now Mitchell again is in the position where he just has to win this leg or it is all over. If he wins the leg, it goes to sudden death.
100.
A decent start. A ton from Mitchell. O'Shea all around the red bit.
43.
But not in it.
Mitchell then on 401. Referee will spell it out. Exactly 55. What's required if Mitchell wins this leg. It remains a bit of an if.
Oh dear, where did that go? And that.
25.
Even the best of them have big nerves when it comes to the denouement. And now Mitchell. Can he tighten the grip on this leg to send it into the sudden death shootout?
100.
Solid.
Jill screams encouragement, and perhaps that's why Tony's found the treble 20, but only once.
100.
I wonder if he hears the voices up there. I bet he does. Mitchell now, 246. Good first dart.
Can't really miss Jill.
100
and a good last dart. 125. How's he going to go for it, I wonder? Bullseye. We've already seen a treble 18, treble 13 check 59. Out earlier on today. Now what are we going to see this time? 125.
This is to take us into a sudden death leg. Treble 20 would have left tops. He's landed in the single 1.
45.
But again, he will be back because Tony O'Shea is nowhere in this leg.
No, O'Shea's a long way back, but 180 would make it look a bit different. That's a bit unlucky. Maybe going to have to switch.
95.
Another bounce out. I think he might have been well advised to stay away from that. And as a result of that bounce out, he's no finish.
40.
Well, that missed by a distance as well. O'Shea then 179, and Mitchell poised to send it to sudden death. Can he now do it? Is his nerve going to hold?
Tops he needs.
Tops
he gets, we're going all the way.
Scott Mitchell, with the scores now at 5 legs all. Both players will throw for the ball. It'll be Tony to throw for the ball first.
Well, let's have a look at this. Who's going to get the ball? First attack, he's got the
25.
outer. Bullseye for Scott. That would give him the darts.
That's also the 25. It'll now be Scott.
The order
to throw
reverses.
first.
No advantage given, and now Scott goes first for the bull.
Bully up on the biggest stage in darts.
That's the 25.
Just brilliant.
Great theatre this. Tony O'Shea.
That's
Oh
the
yes!
bullseye.
Oh yes! He's got the darts now in this deciding leg, and a smile from Scott Mitchell.
Game on.
This match has deserved this sudden death leg. And what a way to start from Tony O'Shea.
Great start. Mitchell, what can he do by way of response? Hush across this big arena. Great last dart.
This is darting drama at its best. A 140 from O'Shea, he follows it
60.
with a 60.
Well, that is not what was required. Now, Scotty, what have you got here? Great first dart. Superb second.
140.
Top notch, absolutely top notch.
You don't know who had the advantage, and we are mighty close to the finishing line now, folks, and still it's anyone's. This is a loose visit.
41.
Oh dear.
Scott Mitchell then has effectively taken the throw here with that poor visit from O'Shea. It's now advantage Mitchell. Can he hammer home that advantage? That's a great second dart. And a superb third dart. He's poised.
Tony O'Shea needs a 140 here, or at least a ton.
100.
At least he's on a finish. Brilliant last start from Tony O'Shea.
121 then for Mitchell for the match. Treble 17 required. He's missed it. He's missed it. O'Shea will get his chance.
57.
This would be some way to finish an extraordinary match. 2 treble 20s and tops. Oh, but he's started with a loose start. If he's thinking he's back to the 18s.
42.
And that throws it back into Mitchell's court. 64.
64.
He'll be looking down at the 16s. Treble 8 would leave him tops. Stay there with an 8 for tops, or 16 for double 16. No!
48. Tony,
great effort, but not quite.
18.
118 then for Tony O'Shea. Nothing Scott Mitchell can do but watch. Treble 20 would have left double 19.
52.
Scott Mitchell comes back again, the number 4 seed.
16.
Now with double 8 to finish an epic confrontation between these two. Good marker, small adjustment, and that's the one which ends it. Scott Mitchell, a great game of darts, thrilling from word go. 2 committed sets of supporters, the 2 wives embrace, the 2 darters embrace. And what a match that was, and ultimately Scott Mitchell scraping home a sudden death finale and beating Tony O'Shea by the narrowest of margins. A superb game.